Getting set up. Says we're live. All right. I think we're live. Been watching the comments here for the last few minutes, and we've got some good interaction. If you guys can hear us, maybe drop that in the comments. Make sure that we know everything is going well technically. I don't know if you knew this, but Tyler's not really the most technical guy. But no, I think we're figured it out.
I do have a tech question. If I turn this one down right here, that's just my headphones, right? Not the input?
That's correct.
Okay, because you're going to blow out my eardrums.
I'm a loud talker, apparently.
There we go.
Sweet. Loud and clear. We're getting the go-ahead here. So welcome, everybody, to the kickoff of the OV 100 Mile Challenge for 2024. We've done this 3 years now.
Mm-hmm.
We did a beta year that we did last year, and now we're on to year 3, and it's really exciting. This challenge has grown bigger every single year. This is our largest group yet, and we're excited to just see where it takes us. Every year we get tremendous feedback, and it's just so fun to watch the stories and the comments come in via the Facebook group or other avenues, and it's exciting. How you doing today, Tyler?
I'm doing good. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to kick this OV 100 off and show you guys what we have in store. We've got a lot of cool things coming down the line. We've put more resources than ever into this year's OV 100. Derek is also with us. He's moderating here, and he's put a ton of work into the new website that we have for it. And yeah, there's just a lot of cool stuff coming down the line.
We've got some people commenting saying that you're looking good, and some asking if you're growing the beard out.
Me growing the beard out?
Are you growing the beard out?
No. There's photos on YouTube, or there's videos on YouTube and photos on Facebook of me with like the 7-inch beard. But I was also like 60 pounds more, and I just looked like...
It was like 10 pounds per inch of beard that you had on your body at that point.
I don't want any part of that again. The beard was too long and too much work, and it just slowed me down. So.
I feel pretty trapped, honestly, with the beard. It's a huge hassle in my life, but you guys know me for it, and so it's really hard to let it go. But yeah, if you want to, have a beard growing contest, let me know.
Yeah.
But no, in all seriousness, we're really excited for the OV 100 Mile Challenge. We've got some people tuning in from all over. Celeste Hikes, I think, is actively on the trail, is what I've heard. And we've had people tuning into the Facebook group already. If you haven't joined that Facebook group, go do that, because there's a lot of interaction over there. And the Strava group. So there's been people out kicking off some training, kicking off plans, already talking about what trails they're going to be doing. So it's really exciting to see that all happening. And that's kind of like a side effect, I feel like, of doing this challenge, is this camaraderie and just excitement, this hype that you guys can all build on each other. And I think it definitely pushes us out there. So there's Celeste out on the Pinhoti Trail.
Hopefully you've been on Strava already, and you've been seeing all the crazy stuff Tayson's already been doing this season. So it's pretty fun to see. And if you get onto the Strava group, you can go in and look at the leaderboards, and you can actually sort that by the number of activities you're doing, or by the miles that you're doing in the week, or by the hours that you're out, right? And Derek and I get kind of competitive with that, and it's like, well, I did more activities than you this week. And he's like, yeah, but I did more miles. But it's right now, Tayson's got us all. He's got us all beat.
I haven't even seen this leaderboard, honestly.
It's right here. It says this week.
I'm probably not winning this week.
Did you not sync your watch yet? Oh, I guess.
Yeah, it was yesterday. I ran the ultra.
All right, let's go to yesterday. You didn't win last week.
Yeah, someone was hiking 27 hours.
Tayson did a 50K ultra marathon in
we got
Zion.
Nate Jukes in here. He is going to destroy my mileage, man.
Yeah.
Nate's an animal.
So even with your 50K yesterday, Tayson, you're in 18th.
Holy crap! I just ran it too fast. According you got it sorting by hours on feet. So yeah, I'm never gonna win that one. Someone did 85 miles. Someone's out there on trail actively, definitely crushing 123 miles.
Yeah,
Crazy.
You're still 18th by miles or by.
Yeah. See, I'm nothing special, man. This group we have is crushing it so far. So
Yeah.
Well, we're really excited for this. And before we get too far into just the unboxing and the kickoff here, just wanted to let you guys know, after shipping all these packages out, we had to pre-order these framework booklets, and we do have a few left over. So we have reopened registration. So if you want to join the 100-mile challenge, you can do so right now until these are gone. So just go over to Outdoor Vitals, or I don't know if we can put a link down in the description or in the comments. You can go join this challenge right now. We're reopening up registration for just a few people. There's not many of them at all, and we've already done, like I said, this is our biggest year yet, but I just wanted to let you guys know, if you're not on this challenge already, go join it, or get your friend to join it. You will be behind a little bit by the time we get this shipped to you, so you have to play a little bit of catch up. But other than that, this is going to be reopened for a few people. It might be like around 50 is all, so there's not a lot of excess here.
Yeah, and you will still have access to a lot of the training info on the online course. You just won't have the book. And so we definitely want you to go join it, especially if you have a spouse or son or daughter or friend who was hoping to just kind of like learn from you and do it with you. This is a chance for them to get the full suite. They get the book, they get all of the pack-ins, the training poster, and then all of the online access. And that means that they will also be shipped the rewards later when they finish. So they'd get the OV100 Pro Series hat, which is our premium, really nice hats that we do. This year we'll have an OV100 edition of it, and that will be shipped to the finishers this fall.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure how we want to do this. If we just want to go straight into open up the boxes. A lot of you guys waited to open up the box, and so we'll open up that with you and kind of pull that out. To be honest, we have an amazing crew here at Outdoor Vitals. I don't even know what's in the box at this point. Mm-hmm. So there's going to be probably maybe some surprises on my end as well. So we'll all be surprised together if there's anything in there that's unexpected. But we'll go through opening up that box, and then we'll also kind of give a quick just update on other things that are going on here. If you've not yet logged in this year, we rebuilt, well, I don't know if we'd say rebuild, but instead of doing these live infrequent training calls where so many people were struggling to get on at the same time and kind of go through instead, me and Tyler sat down, we went through the entire framework booklet that I know this is in the box. If it's not, then we really messed up, but this should be in the box. And so there's different weeks here of content, and the videos are going to go along with that. So that's a really, really cool platform. You should have links to that when you signed up for this. And so definitely go check that out. It's really well laid out. It's much more specific, and I think it's going to be much more helpful. So that's something that we really took time to invest in prior to kicking this off. So
yeah, I'd say before we go into the box, I just want to recap everything that's included in the OV100
but
this
that's gonna
year.
Be in the box.
No, we've got a lot more than what's in the box.
All right.
So this year we've got quite a few sponsors on board that are going to be helping us out. But rather than do like smaller sample sizes in the box, they opted to do bigger giveaways. So this year we have a giveaway for every week of the challenge, which is super exciting. So we will have goodies from Scratch Labs. They've got a lot of hydration bundles that they've sent us to send to the giveaway winners. We've also got stuff coming from Mountain Ops. We've got stuff coming from ReadyWise.
In fact, today we will be giving away something, a bucket of food to someone at the end of this. So
ReadyWise meals. So that'll be a really valuable one. OV will be pitching in for some giveaways. And then what's the other one that we have, Derek? Onyx Backcountry annual membership we'll be giving away once a month.
Mine just expired, so I need one of those. Maybe I'll try to win that one.
Well, I emailed them about that. So we, with our partnership, we've had a good long-standing partnership with them, and I realized that we needed to talk to them again. So I emailed them.
And I don't know if you mentioned this, but we'll be doing giveaways from Outdoor Vitals as well. So there's going to be giveaways I mean, there's a lot of really cool stuff. Bigger packages, I would say, this year than in other years. So
yeah, so that's what we've got going for giveaways. It'll be exciting because there will be something new every week to talk about as far as giveaways go. We have another sponsor that just came on board that I don't actually remember, Derek and Tayson, if we said we were going to talk about them first, or we're going to
we can talk about them with this. I don't know if there's anything in here for them, but we could talk about them after.
Yeah, there's nothing in the box for it, but
maybe when we're talking about the training framework, we can talk about how that goes hand in hand.
Okay, so we will save that sponsor for later in this live stream. But I'm really excited about their stuff. I've been using it for about a year, and that's I've liked it a lot.
You're the one who really brought them on as a partner.
Yeah,
we're more in tune with them. So okay.
So along with that. I wanted to just briefly talk about what the finishers of the OV100 get, because we are not putting those in the box. That comes later.
Got to finish. Got to put in the work to get the finisher swag.
I'm mostly just stalling to make everyone get excited for opening their boxes.
People are commenting. Yeah.
No. So yeah, for finishers prizes this year, we've got that Proline hat coming, and then we've got the finishers pin. And as you know, if you have taken part in this event in the previous 2 years, we extended our trip window by a lot. We had a lot of people saying that July and August was a terrible time to be backpacking in their area. So now we're going all the way through the end of September. So we're not going to ship any finishers prizes out until the beginning of October. But all in all, it's going to be better. You'll have a better trip window. It's a bigger window. So even if you end up with like something crazy that happens that makes it so you can't do your trip when you planned it in August or July, you could still, wait a month, completely regroup, replan, and then still make your trip happen. So we're expecting more finishers this year because of that.
Yeah, that trip window will help.
Yep.
Okay, I think we're ready to open the box. I'm curious, Tyler, do you have your ultralight knife here? Your little baby, what is that one from Nightcore? Oh,
yeah, so this is...
we're going to let Tyler do the honors, because I pulled out my bigger knife and people started commenting. It's not ultralight. It's not on brand, you know what I mean? Right. So we got to let Tyler use the little baby scalpel.
Number 11 scalpel blade. This thing is
it's a Nightcore ultralight knife. I actually do carry this in my kit. Derek's got his out over here. Man, we're going to have knife fights going on.
The NTK 05 from Nightcore. You can get it in the Live Ultralight membership even. And thing is awesome. I
always have it with you. It's like a fraction of 1 ounce. So
I haven't carried a normal pocket knife since I put this on the keychain.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I need to get mine out of my first aid kit and onto my keychain. So all right. Let's see what we've got in here. If you guys want to unbox yours at the same time, feel free to do so. What do you want me to grab first in here? First off, I guess the first thing you're going to notice that I don't have in my box is an altitude hoodie.
Oh, that's what I was looking for.
So the altitude hoodie, which neither of us happen to be wearing, but it or shirt, I guess you guys could have selected the shirt.
You'll see it tonight in the video premiere.
Oh, we didn't talk about the video premiere
and
yet.
Over. Well, Derek's been emailing about it.
Oh, okay.
Right, so
we'll get to that, I guess.
Yeah.
But the altitude in and of itself, the reason that we like to include the altitude is really to kind of cover the entire majority of the cost of doing this anyways. Plus, you guys are going to use it like crazy as you get into training. So pull the altitude out, take it out of its packaging, check it out. If you haven't had an altitude, you're going to love it. If you have, you're welcome, because I know that you need multiple of those. But also in the box here, maybe let's start with the sponsor stuff. So inside of here, we've got a couple of sponsor things, and who set some of these up for Backcountry Foodie? Yep. So I'll let you talk about those.
Cool. So Erin over at Backcountry Foodie, I don't know if you guys remember her story or know her story or not, but she is a registered dietitian who hiked the PCT, and she was real worried about her nutrition when she started the hike. And she's kind of a trail runner, ultra runner as well. So she really didn't have like fat to lose when she started. So she was worried about how how to fuel. So going into her hike, she put a lot of research into food and nutrition before she went, and then she dialed it in as she was out. And by the time she was done, she was helping a lot of other thru hikers with their nutrition, and it turned into a business that supports her now. And so that business is called Backcountry Foodie, and it's a really cool website. We have gotten a lot of value out of what she does here, but she included 2 recipe cards in the box for you guys, and we have a membership code. I don't think it's on the boxes, but these are recipes for 2 of her most popular items, which is the garlic parmesan ramen and then the chocolate peanut butter shake. She's included these recipes in here, and if you get on our website, you'll find the discount to her membership that's included with.
Derek, do you
with
know?
This. So,
Derek, is her link to the discount? Is that in the Thinkific course?
Yeah.
In the so if you guys go into that Thinkific course, that's where you'll be able to find the links to Backcountry Foodie and the discounts. So.
Yeah, and so the way that her website works is it's an annual membership, and you get a substantial discount off of the membership through the OV100. And just the value of her website is you can get tons and tons of different recipes for your trips, but the way that her website works is just as valuable to me as the actual recipes, because on her website you can sort by like ingredients that are available at a gas station, essentially, like things that you could get on a thru hiking resupply, or you can sort it by only dry ingredients, or you can sort it by certain dietary constraints, or you can just go find all the best recipes on her website, and you can just choose which ones you're doing, how many servings you want of each, and then you hit print shopping list, and it organizes all of the recipes into one shopping list with no duplicates of ingredients. And it is like the most handy tool ever when you're getting ready to go out on a trip. So we really thank Erin for including these little recipe cards in here for you guys, and for contributing that discount to her Backcountry Foodie membership.
Awesome. Okay. I'll talk about this next one in here. Some of you will have this. Well, I think you may all have this, but it's going to mean different things for each of you. If you are a Live Ultralight member, meaning you're already on our Outdoor Vitals membership, then you will have automatically received $10 in store credit when you signed up for the challenge. If you are not a Live Ultralight member, then this voucher is going to be really important, because this is going to be how you get your $10 of store credit to spend on the store. So you're going to just take this and use this if you are not a member. If you are a member, this will actually not work for you. So it's associated directly to the signups and not being a member. We were able to kind of code that in. So you've already got that. It's already in your account. Go ahead and feel free to spend that. We do make note of, obviously, you're going to need gear pieces, and we are going to be running. We have a sale up and live right now, actually, which I'll talk about. But there's a lot of really cool things in there, including access to our retail side of things. So like our OV pantry, to go in there and order meals at the cheapest prices possible. So there's lots of ways to spend this $10 voucher, but that is included with the sign up. So also in here, we've got kind of the 2 big things, obviously the framework in this poster, but we do have also some stickers. So get those stickers, get them placed on, I don't know, your water bottles or wherever. Then we've got the framework and this poster, as well as a catalog. So check out the catalog. We can set that down maybe. This poster right here is going to go in correlation with the framework. It's got basically, it's a way for you to stay accountable for whatever track you're on, whether you're on the casual hiker track, moderate, or advanced hiker track. Kind of advanced being you're getting up to doing 20 miles a day type of hiker, 15, 20 miles a day, and the casual being kind of on the lower spectrum of that. But you can fill this in as the year and as your training goes on, to make sure that you're on track. So, and look, this time we've included a little finisher's prize up here. So you can see our Pro Series hat. This is a This is a very, very nice hat that we are doing this year. In fact, we, from previous years, we kind of just did more of a trucker style hat with kind of the plastic snaps. I don't know, just a different level of quality.
This one's a custom build. We spec'd it from the ground up.
Yep.
It's got stain resistant fabric. It's super cleanable and fitted.
In fact, in this picture up here, and I've easily hiked probably 800 miles of trail now with that hat, and it's a light colored hat for this model, and I literally can take that in the shower, scrub it up with some soap, and it still looks good enough to wear on a daily basis. So really, really awesome hats, as well as the pin there. But yeah, get that hung up and that'll help you stay accountable. We're also doing some really cool things inside of the course where every week you'll have to punch in your number of how many miles that you track during training to help with that accountability. So we'll be watching you guys. That was some of the feedback we got. I saw Chip Cormus on here earlier. That was some of the feedback he gave me directly at PCT Trail Days. So we're trying to build in some more accountability, and we've got it. So every week you're going to have to plug in and let us know how your training is going.
Yeah. So one of the main things I wanted to point out about our framework book is we have revamped it for this year. It's updated. It's got a little bit of new information, but it's a lot easier to follow. And then you've got these big QR codes, and this takes you to the all-new online training website. Derek has put a lot of time and effort into that, and not only does it help us to create a little bit more accountability, which may not be like the most comfortable thing for you to be reporting on your miles, but it definitely will help you to stay motivated and get out there. That's also the reason that we opted to do a Strava group this year as well, is because we just really wanted to keep the excitement and momentum going, as well as make sure that, we're all helping each other to actually achieve the goals that we're setting out to achieve within the OV100.
Okay. So besides donations, is there any other things for sponsors that they gave us, or discounts, or anything we need to cover?
No, I think that's the main one.
Okay. So we have these giveaways. So jumping into this framework a little bit, we're not going to go heavily into it because we break this down in another video. So you can go watch that on your own time, your own convenience, to really dial in, and we just go essentially page by page. We tell stories, we give real life examples, and we really just make this expand upon the content that is in the training book. So like Tyler was saying, jump over there, check that out, and we really dive heavily into the nitty gritty of this, and we share some personal stories and insights as well. So, okay, some other cool announcements that we just wanted to mention. Tonight, we are premiering our 100-mile hike from last year. So right after this, or at 6 o'clock, I believe, our time, which is another like 40 minutes, 35 minutes, we will be turning live or releasing our Colorado Trail documentary. It's the first 100 miles of trail on the Colorado Trail if you're coming from Durango. It's a really fun one, so go check that out. Turned out really well, has some awesome shots in there, and man, that section of trail is amazing. So you're going to want to watch that and put that on your list if you've not hiked the Colorado Trail as a top destination to go check out. So I will be on there kind of monitoring comments as well. So if you want to interact a little bit with me just in chat, go watch the premiere and we'll be hanging out together. Let me just check. So one other thing that I was asked to cover is we do have a sale going on specifically for you guys. So this is not a public thing to my knowledge. This is specifically an opportunity for you guys to get anything in our pants and shorts category on the website for an additional 10% off. So if you'd like to get a pair of Skyline shorts, which is what I train in year round, I go to the gym in them, go to the hot tub in them, I go hiking in them, I sleep in these things. Literally have a drawer full of nothing but Skyline trail shorts. So you need a pair of those for sure. So specifically for you guys that are on the 100-mile challenge framework or course with us, challenge with us, you guys can go and get that. Now, what you're going to do is you can go into the Thinkific thing and see that, or you can just use the code OV100 Kickoff at checkout, and you'll be able to get 10% off of anything in our pants or shorts category. So also that would include things like our Sawtooth pants, which are been one of our best sellers for a lot of years. So go check those out as well.
If you guys are confused about what we're mentioning as the online course or the Thinkific platform, you probably missed the email that told you what the important next steps were when you signed up for the OV100. And, at this point, that could be more than a month ago when you got that email. So if you haven't logged in to the online training course yet, go back and find that email. I think it's titled Important Next Steps for Your OV100 or something like that. And there's a link in there where when you click on that link, it prompts you to go to the new OV100milechallenge.com website, and then it asks you to sign up for or log in there for the first time.
I just shared a link in the chat.
Oh, sweet. So, yeah, once you get logged in there, you'll see that we have each week of training and information from the framework book here. We've got videos and information and discounts and all sorts of goodies that will go with each week. And you'll also notice inside of that that you can't get into every week right now. It's going to be timed so that we can all go through each week at the same time.
Yeah. So I've just been watching chat here while you're talking. Celeste just crossed the 100-mile mark on her Pinhoti hike. So congratulations.
Nice.
We're going to be losing service with her. TC said that she's hiking the Colorado Trail this summer. So you're going to love that. We're going to be back out there this summer. Doing hopefully a little bit more than 100 miles this time on the Colorado Trail, picking up. We're going to try to section hike that over the next couple of years. And yeah, got some great chat going on here. If you have any questions specifically, maybe drop them in the chat because we are getting close to the end here. We're going to announce the giveaway winner, and then we can answer some questions in the chat for anyone that have any questions about what's going on or strategies or anything like that. We're happy to answer those. So, okay, so for the giveaway, this giveaway has already been determined by a random number generator, number 524. So Alan Forrest is going to be the winner of the ReadyWise bucket giveaway. Now, these are for the ReadyWise Pro Meals, which if you've not tried them, they are excellent. They are definitely a premium backpacking freeze-dried meal, really on that same level as like a Peak Refuel. So we've had Peak Refuel for a lot of years, and we sell a lot of Peak Refuel in the membership. So if you've heard about Peak Refuel or if you've had them before, we consider these on that same level. So we'll go ahead and be reaching out to you as the winner of the ReadyWise bucket of food. I don't know how many meals are in that, but a bucket sounds like it's going to be a decent, substantial amount.
I think it's supposed to be a week's worth, right? Yeah.
So at least 7 meals. So congratulations. Again, that's Alan Forrest, and I was told not to say his email online, even though I have the email right here. So I'll keep your credentials private. But yeah, any other questions? I'll kind of browse through the comments here. I'm really, like I say, just to recap here, really excited to have everyone on. I'm excited this group has grown every single year. This has been a really impactful thing to watch grow, to see comments, to see stories come back. We have a high returning number of people that do this every year because I feel like, obviously that's a good sign that they're just getting a lot of value out of it. They like it, the format, and we just keep trying to improve this. So absolutely excited to get out there and be hiking kind of virtually alongside you guys as you're out there. Remember to share in the Facebook group. I will. You guys have already been in there a ton. I will try to get in there a lot more, especially now that this is officially kicked off. But share like from the trail, you know what I mean? Share on your training hikes, but also share when you're out there doing your 100 miles. This is going to be a lot of fun, and there's going to be some really cool stories shared in there. I promise you, you'll see some tearjerker stories in there. You'll see some motivational stories in there. You'll see it all, and that's what you guys paid for. That's what you bought in for. So we get any questions or comments here?
Yeah, so I saw one that's worth answering. Scott Carmody said, "Can we do the 100 miles now instead of during the trip window?" So we've gotten this question quite a bit. I think it's worth just addressing right now. I think the way that our team is going to handle this is we will say that you probably can do your miles early if that's the only thing that works for you. Obviously, we would love to have you doing your miles right alongside with us because that's the point of the trip. But if that's the only thing that works and you've signed up and you just have to go for it then sure, you can do that. I would say just be careful. Like, you don't want to do it too early. The reason that we set up the training framework the way that we did with the 12-week ramp up to doing enough miles, that is meant to prevent injury and ensure that you are prepared when you go out. So if you're rushing those things, just do that at your own risk and be careful, and we hope it works out, but we would love to have you do it with us at the same time. On the flip side of that, we won't accept anyone doing any trips after October 1st. That's just going to be a hard deadline. We'll be having you guys fill out a survey in the last module of this online course, and that's how we'll collect your information. So again, if you do the trip early, you've got to hold on to all that information until we're ready to collect it in the fall.
Awesome. I'm just kind of browsing through some of these questions. A lot of people are kind of sharing where they're going to be hiking. We got some really cool hikes planned. Section hike in PCT, Camino de Santiago, and then just a lot of cool hikes in here. Trying to make sure I'm not missing any. I have yes, another kind of trip window question there. So just to touch on this one, do our mileages or do our miles get tracked weekly, monthly, or cumulative? So if you are on the stacked method where you're stacking multiple things together, just wanted to point out one thing. We do require that the mileage is bridged between a night on trail, so it is an actual backpacking trip. So going out and doing day hikes will not count. So what that means is even if you're going to do an overnighter, that's going to count, right? You can do, say, 10 miles one day, sleep the night on trail, do another 10 miles. That's a 20-mile trip. You log, you'll send that in at the end. You just log all of that and send it in to us at the very end. You're not going to send it in to us like after that trip and then after the next trip. But if you go out and just hike a 20-mile day, and you don't sleep on trail, then we don't count that. So be aware of that. We want this to be a backpacking trip. This isn't just like an ultra marathon. It's a little bit different. So just wanted to mention that. But also, yes, you will submit all of your info at the very end, not as you go, if that makes sense.
The miles that you will be submitting as you go, like we kind of mentioned earlier, is just training miles. And that's just going to be through the training window, which will take us through the next 12 weeks. Once you're done with the training, and essentially the way that we've planned it is we'll have 12 weeks of training as a group, and then the trip window will open. Once that trip window's open, you will probably need to maintain some training if, your trip isn't for another month or two. So just, you can do the program over or you can stretch the program out. We're not going to track your miles after the trip window opens, but we do want you to stay training. Our trip is going to be late July, so we will be training beyond what the framework itself says as well. But that's just kind of how it works. The only way we could really make it into a program with all of these variables is just to do all the training up front, essentially.
Here's a question. Someone's asking, for their kid, should they sign them up under their own account or under their, like would they need to check out with a different email address?
Yeah, they need to check out with a different email address in order to get all access to everything. and to get the finishers prizes. If it's multiple under one email address, it's very hard for our team to sort that out and actually ensure that we get the right quantities sent for people.
I like this guy's question. So if I understand that right, rim to rim to rim. So he's talking about going to the Grand Canyon and hiking from one rim to the other rim to back, right? Won't count even though it's through the night. Yeah, it's not going to count. I did it in a day, so.
Yeah. Tayson did it 2 weeks ago.
That's what I did 2 weeks ago. The idea is that you would sleep on trail. Now,
you could do it the way that we did it in our video, because we did rim to Phantom Ranch. We spent the night at Phantom Ranch. That was 38 miles the first day, and then 12 miles out. That's a great way
to do it, yeah. If you want to argue a case like that, you can always petition. Tyler has to sort through hundreds of these case by case, and he's pretty liberal. But
I'll arm wrestle you for it.
Yeah. There you go. All right, are we missing any other? Got some people talking about the Grand Canyon now, but I think we're probably good. We'll go ahead and wrap this up. We've got a lot of people on here, which is really cool. But yeah, so just to recap, we are rolling our 100-mile hike from last year in about 30 minutes, 24 minutes. So if you want to jump on there for the premiere and interact with some of us in the chat, please do. I'll be on there. I'll try to stay on. If there's this much chatter, I will have my hands full. But I will do my best to answer some questions. We'll probably have some other people on the team as well trying to be on there. But watch that premiere with us. It's a lot of fun. You'll get some awesome views of the Colorado Trail specifically, and perhaps the best views of the Colorado Trail. That's yet to be determined because we're headed back out there to do another 100-plus mile section. So, yeah, thanks for jumping on this live call, doing this unboxing. I'm really excited for you guys to jump into the new video platform that we've put together to go through the training framework we've added to this. Get your poster up on the wall. Goals are always better hit when they're top of mind. Join the Strava, the Facebook group. That will also keep it top of mind. There's a lot of fun here. And then again, we opened up registration one last time to get rid of or to see if we can't fill these last spots. We have a few extra booklets and things that we printed. So it's open until it's closed. So go ahead, jump over there. In fact, that's probably not accurate. I think Derek might open it up for like 1 day. So either until it sells out or 24 hours, jump over there, though, get signed up. We'd be happy to have you join us. And with that, I guess we'll let you guys go.
Yeah. If you have any questions, you can always email support@outdoorvitals.com. We'll take care of you. And we're just excited to be doing another year of the OV100 with you. So get in there, learn what you can, and get training. We'll be right alongside you.